Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello. I'm so glad that you've come and I hope you like what you're about to see. I did some shopping over the Sephora VIB sale and I got a couple goodies. I don't have enough to do a full face, but I've got some stuff. And I wanted to come on here and sit down with you guys and just play in some makeup, try this stuff out to see if I like it, see if I don't, share my opinions with you guys, hear your opinions about these products, maybe find a better way to use them by talking to you guys about it in the comments. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. I'm a little nervous. I got some stuff that I've really been wanting. So I hope this goes well. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, I went ahead and just threw on a little headband, get my hair out of my face. I zoomed us in, and I don't have a new moisturizer or anything. So I'm gonna go in with my Natasha Dewy Skin Cream. This is my favorite moisturizer to go in with when I'm prepping my skin for makeup. It's just so hydrating and it really just helps give me that luminous finish that I love so much. I love to look like a grease ball. I love having super glowy skin. And I mean, that's really just because my skin is so dry. I don't know about you, but ever since I started using retinol, it's gotten so much worse. But I'm really balancing it out with some of my skincare now. Things are turning the corner, but we're still very dry. The next product I'm going to go in with is from VIEVE. It's the Skin Nova. I've been trying this product out a lot more lately. When I first reviewed the product, it wasn't really like a review, it was a first impression. I was a little taken aback by the color. I didn't think it was going to be like so bronzy, but you really can't even tell once you put it on your skin. It's not like the Flawless Filter where it has enough of a tint to give you like coverage. This just really gives you luminosity. And it's super nice. It hydrates the skin, plumps you up, gives you a nice glow. And I found with this, my foundation and stuff doesn't move around on top of it. It has a nice adherence. So I did a thing at the Sephora sale. I got a Dior foundation. I got the Dior Forever Skin Glow. I got the shade 3W0. I'm going to take 3 pumps on the back of my hand, and I'm going to go in with my finger and just dot it. Oh, this is going to be a really good match for me right now. This is probably the palest you will ever see me. I just have had no time to even think about tanning. Just going in with my Sonia Kashuk sponge. I really love this sponge. Oh, this is nice. Okay. It's just like blending into my skin so effortlessly. I think I'm gonna go in with just a smidgen more. I'm just putting it on the areas where I know I'm gonna want a little bit more coverage. So this is what the foundation is looking like. I'm scooting it a little bit closer so you can see and get a better look. So far so good. I mean, it's not like laying weird on any of my like dry patches down here or around my nose. And it's not really emphasizing my pores too much. Even though it is pretty glowy, I would say that my pores still look pretty good. And I mean, I have texture. There's no way getting around that, but for a glowy foundation, this is nice. I think I'm a Dior girl now. I think I've been converted. I might have to pick up that powder next. Alright, next I'm going in with the Dior Forever Skin Correct in the shade 2WO. Let's see how this looks. Oh, this is a big doe foot and it has a lot of product on it. Just going in right up underneath my eye, a little bit around my nose. Just gonna go ahead and blend it out with my sponge. Okay, this concealer is beautiful. Let me see if I can zoom you guys in a little bit. Alright, now we are super close. I don't know if you guys can see, but I can see. My under eyes look lovely. I have like rough, bumpy skin underneath my eyes. And usually with a concealer like the Rare Beauty, Tarte Shape Tape, they all emphasize the texture, and really this is not doing that. This is just sitting like so seamlessly. Like I can see the texture, but it's not like it doesn't look overly dry or anything like that. It'll be interesting to see how powder sits on top of this. So powder my under eyes, I'm just going to use my Covergirl Clean Fresh Translucent Powder, my tried and true. I think this foundation is just a wee bit too light for my Kosas powder. I would totally use that instead. Looking at them now with the powder on top, I mean they still look really good. I still really like how this concealer looks. Now I think I'm going to move on to bronzer. Yeah, I'm going to do my bronzer first. And then I'm going to pull out the big guns. Bronzer I'm going to be using is the VIEVE Bronzing Duo. I have the shade Tan 1, Tan 2. I'm going to be dipping into both of them. Just going to go back and forth between the two shades. I'm just stamping the product down around the perimeters of my face. This bronzer is just so pretty. I really have been enjoying using this. I'm really glad I picked it up. And when I placed my VIEVE order, I would have been very sad if I had missed out on that. I mean, it's just so pretty. It looks so airbrushed on the skin. Chef's kiss. Alright, now for the main attraction. And this Natasha Denona palette. Okay. What we're gonna do here, okay, is we're gonna do the blush, the highlight. I'm gonna pop off, do my brows, and then we'll come back and do eyes. Yeah, I think that'll work. So I'm going to grab a brush for the blush. I'm going to use this Complex Culture brush. It's a cheek chiseler. It's just a dense synthetic angled brush. It looks like that. I'm just going to go into the blush. I'm going to go pretty hard into the pan. Not a whole lot looks like it's picking up on the brush. I just dabbed a little bit on the back of my hand to see what I had on it. Let's do it! I'm starting high in the back, closer to my hairline. And I'm using pressing motions. That is pretty. That's like, that's my color. Bring it up to my forehead. I did not need to go back like I thought I was going to have to. I for sure thought I was gonna have to dip back in and pick up more. I didn't think I was gonna get that kind of payoff. This blush is super stiff in the pan. But it's laying on top of the bronzer really nice. Laying on top of the Dior foundation very nice. No disturbances. I'm gonna go in and add just a little bit more, put some on the nose, put some up here. Let's blend this out before it sets. If you didn't know, my name's Sarah, and I like blush. I never used to. I got into makeup in like 2016, where blush was like not a thing. It was a super stark contour bronzer and highlighter. That was it. No blush. Blush was not allowed in those days. But it's grown on me as I've gotten older. Alright, so next I'm going to dip into this highlight shade. And if you guys are interested in any swatches of this palette up close and personal, here on my channel I have some shorts uploaded. I've got a couple different palettes swatched out and you can really see it. The videos are also available on my Instagram and TikTok. Shameless little plug there. Okay, I'm gonna get a Rephr 18. I got a whole bunch of Rephr brushes and I want to try them out. That picked up a lot of product. I grab the highlight, I'm just dabbing it and I'm sweeping at my temple. Oh, she's pretty. Look at the glow. I'm getting like a little bit of a cast, but nothing that I cannot deal with. But I'm gonna go back with some more highlight and more because I like to be a grease ball. Okay. I know people are like, oh, it doesn't emphasize texture. Any highlighter, you're gonna see texture. I see texture. Is it emphasizing my pores? No, but I think that's because of the foundation. But I definitely see all my little bumps on my face. So don't let somebody tell you that this does not show texture, because it does. I'm going to go on the other side and we're gonna match the glowiness. Okay, this is what I'm looking like with the blush and this highlighter on. Ooh, I'm so shiny and I love it. And I love this blush color. It's definitely something that I would go for. I'm so pleased with my purchase so far. Okay, I'm gonna go do my brows and I'll be back. Okay, we're back and I've zoomed you guys in a little bit more so you can just see a wee bit better. I am going to take some ABH eye primer and prime my eyeballs. I grab my palette. I'm probably not going to follow, you know, the little instruction manual laid down here for us, but I'm going to dip into Transition, which is this brown right here. I'm going to pat it down in my outer corner and then pat it into my crease and just slightly above. And then I'm going to start to blend in circular motions and then bring it inward. I'm going to go ahead and pick up a little bit more and just build up the color. I need to like work on not raising my eyebrows. If I could do that, I'd be golden. Go ahead and do the other side. Now that I have that brown color laid down, what I want to do is I want to go into Smoke, which is an even darker brown. It's this shade right here in the palette. And I'm taking a very small blending brush and I'm just putting it right into the outer corner of my eye, and I'm dragging it into my socket. I just want to create some slight definition and depth in my eye, but I don't want to get things too smoky. Now that I've blended out that smoke shade, I want to go back into transition, and I just want to bring that color back up a little bit more. So I'm going to go back in with that original blending brush that I used to lay that color down. And I'm just going to go over the edges of this with that brown shade. My baby woke up, so now he's in here with us. He's sitting on my lap right now. I'm gonna go in with a little, just a it's an angled liner brush. And I'm gonna go into smoke. And I'm gonna put that down really close to my lash line. On the bottom. I'm just stamping it in place to about the halfway mark. If you hear the little baby noises, you're welcome. Now that I put that down, I'm gonna get a little pencil brush and I'm gonna grab transition and I'm gonna smoke that out. So basically we're doing what we did on the top, on the bottom, but reverse. So far so good with these shadows. They've blended amazing, builded great, layered wonderful. So pretty. And I'm sorry that I'm like looking down so much, but my baby is on my lap. Okay, now we're gonna fill in the lid. I'm gonna go into the shade. Which one should we do? Boogie? We do both. Oh, sorry, Boogie. First, I'm gonna go into outer corner. That's this one right here. I'm gonna put that on my outer corner portion of my naked lid, going into this into the inner corner. And I think I'm gonna use a finger. And I'm also going to use a glitter glue. I'm going to grab the NYX glitter glue. I'm going to take the tiniest bit. I'm just going to put on my lid. That's mine. Don't put that in your mouth. It's not for baby's mouths. Good joke. Put glue on. Like I said, I'm going in with outer corner first. On the outer portion of my lid. Don't put it in your mouth, Boga. Don't hit me either. I don't want to be hit. I know you don't want to be in here. I'm sorry. And with the inner corner shade, I'm going to overlap them slightly in the middle. And then just work that shade in. It is just so sparkly. Ooh, I love the sparkly goodness. I'm gonna go back into that outer corner pinky shade I'm just gonna tap over some more. I'm going to that brush that I had used for that dark brown, and I'm just wiggling it in that outer corner. You're being so good, Boogie. I'm so proud of you. I have the best little baby. His name is Teddy, if anybody's wondering. And he's just sitting here watching, looking at all my lights. He thinks that this is fascinating. Isn't it, Book? And I'm really not afraid to take this shimmer really into my inner corner, all the way up to my crease. I really am a huge fan of that shimmer all over. I think that I'm really satisfied with the eyes. Oh, I'm gonna do a brow bone highlight, and I think I'm going to pop this face highlight on my inner corner. I'm gonna grab the face highlight. I'm just gonna go right on that inner corner of my tear duct. Just right like that. And then I'm gonna grab some of that and under my brow. A brown eyeliner. I'm gonna use the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Bold Brown. Just put that in my waterline. Mascara I'm gonna be using today is the Bite Upswing, my all-time favorite mascara. If you haven't tried it, I highly recommend. It's just the best. It's the bee's knees. This is what the look looks like with just mascara. I just did one coat. I'm probably going to throw in some lashes before this is all said and done with, so I didn't see the point in building it up. We're back. The baby is taken care of. My mom has him. So I could come back here and finish this look with you guys. So another product I picked up from the Sephora sale was this Makeup Forever lip liner. I got the color 8C. I didn't have any red lip liners in my collection, and I needed one. So we're doing a red lip today. I have no idea how this is gonna look with this, but we're going for it. Okay, that's probably as good as we are going to get this business. I have this L'Oreal lipstick. It's in the shade Devils and Matte-Vocate Red. And this is what she looks like. I guess I've used it before. It looks like I have. So, I don't remember, but it's in my collection. Oh yeah, that's the kind of red I was talking about for this. Red lips are so intimidating for me, but I feel like that looks stunning. Should we do a gloss? I think I'm gonna do a gloss. I have this. It's a Red Velvet, a butter gloss from NYX. I can't help myself. Oh yes. Oh no, that just got messy. But this gloss, even just that little bit, I feel like took it to the next level. Because this was a matte lipstick, and now look at that glossy red lip with this glossy eye. Alright guys, I'm going to put on some lashes, and then I'm going to zoom out, and we're going to talk about all these products that we tested out today. Okay guys, so this is the final finished look I went ahead and popped on some lashes. They're Eylure and Dahlia lashes, that little set that they came out with a couple years ago. That's what I'm wearing because I'm a cheap bitch and I reuse my lashes. But let's talk about these products that we use today, shall we? This Dior foundation and concealer. I am converted. I am now a Dior girl. I've probably had this foundation on for maybe like an hour, hour and a half while filming and like cutting to go take care of my baby. And you know, when he was sitting here on my lap while I was finishing up the eye look, he was touching my face and everything. And I only powder under my eyes and beside my nose. I don't powder my chin or anywhere else. And it stayed put. Like the redness that I had on my chin before, he didn't remove any of the coverage. And my face isn't sticky, which is another thing, because like I said, I don't set my face. So that is something that really is important to me. I don't want my face to be super sticky. I don't want my hair sticking to it. And I want longevity. So I want to see how this works with a mask. I think I'm going to be testing that out here in the near future. And the next product that I got at the Sephora sale that we use, and I literally just got lashes stuck to my hand. Do I know if I had lashes stuck to my hand when I showed you guys the foundation? I don't know. Probably. Anyway, my very dirty Natasha Denona Glam Face palette. This is such a little gem of a palette. If you love neutrals, get it while it's still available. I know with Natasha Denona, when she says something's limited edition, it can stick around for a while. I mean, look at the Love palette, for example. That's been almost a year now. So I don't know how long she's going to be sticking around. She was in and out of stock there for a hot minute, but I'm really happy that I got the dark instead of the light, because I know with me being kind of like, I'm kind of like right on the edge of the medium skin tone naturally. So I was like, I don't know which one to get. I'm glad I went with the dark one. I don't think I would have been happy with the blush or the highlight choice in the light one. So I'm very pleased with my choice here. The shadows are just great. Classic Natasha Denona formula. This new cream cheek formula that she's got, it was stiffer than I thought it was going to be. I thought that I was going to have to dig into it, but really, I didn't. I got a really good payoff. And like I said, this has been on my face now for probably at least an hour or so. And it's worn so nicely. Just settled into my skin. I don't have any setting spray on or anything like that. This is just how it is. And I think it looks lovely. The highlighter, oh my goodness, this is going to be my favorite highlighter. I can already see it. I'm going to hit pan on this so fast. This is a good one. If you haven't gotten it, like I said, I recommend going to get it before it's gone. Alright. And we had that lip liner. I mean, a lip liner is a lip liner. It's pretty good. I liked it. We'll see how it wears. I mean, but I'm really glad that I chose to do a bold lip. I really don't do that very often. Very stepping out of my comfort zone, and I feel beautiful. But I think that's it for us today, guys. We've been over everything. We created this beautiful look, and I hope you had a great time hanging out with me today and just chilling, testing out this makeup for the first time, seeing how it all applies, creating this smoky neutral look, this bridal red lip. So if you haven't liked this video, please like it or dislike it now, you know, depending on what you think. Either way, it really helps out my channel with the engagement. And go ahead and comment down below if you picked up any of these items and what your own personal thoughts were. Like, have you picked up the Dior foundation? Have you used it before? What were your thoughts on it? Have you tried it with a mask? And this Natasha Denona Glam face and eye palette in dark. Who else has gotten it? What else? Like, what do you guys think about it? I think I love it. But until next time, guys, toodles, have a good one.